think we are live. So, hello, bonjour from Toronto, more specifically, just slightly north of the Danforth. We're going to head towards Dawnlands because we're going to head westbound. I'm going to have to hold my gimbal a little bit weird today because I realized that having the microphone plugged in, the receiver, and my cord plugged in, it kind of blocks the gimbal from, if I kind of tilt it like this, see, it does that. So I have to kind of hold it a weird way until I figure out a reconfiguration for this. But that's a later problem. Hey, Juanita, first one in the chat. It's good to see you, Juanita. It's such beautiful fall colors today. And the sun's kind of trying to hop out. Here, have a look at these really bright red leaves here. Really, really beautiful popping red color. Hey, Toronto's doo-wop music guy. Good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Hey, Sebastian. Hey, Modano. I hope you're doing well. I think I caught you in Maddie's chat briefly yesterday. It's good to see you guys all in the chat. It's been a couple of weeks since I did a live stream, so I'm happy to be able to do one today. Hey, Jazz. Good to see you too, Jazz. So I think today is Marg D's birthday, I believe. I remember I was checking on Henry's stream he did a year ago for Marg D's birthday. I remember that. So I don't know if she'll come in the chat or whatnot, but if you're rewatching or whatnot, Marg, happy birthday. And Modana says, have you and Sip decided on this year's Halloween costumes? Yeah, we're actually kind of beta testing them tonight because we have a costume party to go to later this evening. But I'll keep it a little bit of a surprise, but we're kind of grateful that we went with something that's a little bit warm because it's supposed to be cold next Friday. So I think that worked out really, really nicely. So your hint will be that it's warm and fuzzy. So we're just coming up upon Dawnlands, which finally finished their renovation this year of adding an elevator and adding some nice things to the station. It's really funny because Greenwood Station still hasn't finished their elevator, and every station is supposed to be accessible, handicap accessible with elevators by the end of the year. So they've got a couple of months left before they have to get that all finished. So I think we might be walking through a Halloween fest that's happening on the Danforth. I'm not quite sure what it is. I saw the sign the other day saying there was some sort of event going on this weekend there. But we shall see what that is.
You refuse to bring a drink.
Hey, Don Burks. And hey, Sarah, Evoke ASMR. It's good to see you, Sarah. Sebastian says, Marg D shares a birthday with my grandma. Oh, that's really cute. Yeah, Marg and I are both October babies. My birthday's in a couple of days. I'm just waiting for the light. There we go. So I'm gonna see if I can find that sign that says what's going on. I think it's a little closer to Jones. Some sort of Halloween thing. Hey. Hey, Jeanette Morales. It's good to see you, Jeanette. I hope you're doing well. I actually feel I overdressed a little bit. I thought it would be a lot colder today. And it was earlier this morning. I believe Maddie, my friend Maddie, did a live where he walked all the way down to the Brickworks. I think he started at like 7 in the morning. And Sarah says, it's a proper autumn here today. I'm in bed with my heating pad. Oh, I hope you feel better soon. I saw your post saying you haven't been feeling too great these days. And there's Secret Planet. They have some of Firewolf stuff in there. So there's the sign I want to have a look at. Just up ahead. It says Fall in Greektown. I think this is probably one of the things, maybe. Looks like they're doing or there's a pumpkin painting station here. That's cute. So let's have a look. It's like from 2 to 5 p.m., so it's almost done today. They're doing pumpkin and face painting station, strolling balloonists along Danforth Avenue, Halloween-themed photo ops, Greektown Fall Pub Crawl, scan QR code, and a live DJ at the Parquet. All right, we might catch the tail end of the live DJ. Hey, Mike Landry, good to see you. $2. Hi, Eddie. Thanks for the live stream. I'm going to stand here for a second. I'm waiting for the lights. Thanks so much, Mike, for the $2. Really appreciate it. And it's good to see you as always. I hope you're doing well. We're going to go cross over here anyways, because the sidewalk sort of ends on this side with the construction. Aw, little dog. Oh, I see some people already dressed up in Halloween costumes.
That's a good deal.
Oh, those are the balloonists, actually, I think. See her tying up a balloon. Apparently, that sign said there's a few of them walking around the Danforth. It's really cute they're doing something in this neighborhood for Halloween, or I guess the weekend before Halloween. So we're just heading west along the Danforth, on the south side of the Danforth. Coming up to Woody Crest, a couple of blocks before Pape. Oh, there's a cute dog. Looks like there's another face painting station. Another balloon station. Oh, Sarah. £1.99. Happy birthday for next week, Eddie. Oh, thank you so much, Sarah. 1 second, I'll flip the camera around. But cheers, Sarah. Thank you so much for the birthday wishes and for the super thanks. I hope you start feeling better soon.
Well, honestly, feel like here. Well, I gotta drink free sugar.
And they're still doing construction on the Ontario line, or the Relief line. I don't even know what they're naming it these days.
I hear you. I don't think I will. Can I get a high five? Amazing. Happy Halloween. Happy Halloween. Thank you.
I'm curious, I wonder if the balloon people and the pumpkin painting people or whatnot, if they're paid by the BIA or.
And I hope it does.
Although it's sitting in front of stores, so I don't know. I mean, I guess they're not necessarily attracting people to come to the stores. And then go Jays go. We had the second game tonight. I had on Johnny Stumble's channel last night while he was watching the Jays game because I was doing some other things, but I'd know whenever they'd score, I'd hear him clapping and getting excited. So that was fun. So we're now at Pape and Danforth. Oh, they added the walking chime sound to this intersection now. And Sarah says, I swear Halloween isn't so big here as it is over there. I used to go trick-or-treating when I was a kid, but I don't see it so much now in my area. Oh, that's unfortunate. I wonder why, but I guess some traditions, like I guess in North America, Halloween is more commercialized, so there's more incentive for companies to push with their advertising and for television stations and whatnot to push Halloween shows. So people buy more candy to hand out and whatnot. But you guys have like the bonfire day, right? The Guy Fawkes one. I think that's next month. I always hear that that's a really big celebration. Oh, look at all these pumpkins. Lots of pumpkins. And Sarah says, I sent you an email about a haunted place where I live. Don't know if you've seen it. I don't know. I haven't checked my my email in a while, but I'll check that out. Oh, there's another pumpkin or face painting station. Hey, Nav and Dat. Go Jays, go. Yeah. I guess you're keeping tabs on everything. Exciting times here. These are cute, these little stations they have set up. Ooh, Octobrio is here, 30% off all Brio toys. I've never seen these toys, these Brio. And you can see them there in the window. And cute, I guess they're like little wooden block toys. And then they have their Halloween display over here. Oh, that looks cool. Ultimate Magic, 250 tricks. I used to really be into magic tricks as a kid. My parents would always get me those little sets, but I could never figure them out. Looks like there's another station here. It's cute that the BIA did this, the Greek one. Oh no, it says here it's funded by Toronto. So it's cute that the city did this. If I had someone to hold my camera, I would go get my face painted on live stream. Although it's for children though, so I probably shouldn't take that away from the kids. So we're at Carlisle and Danforth. Nevin says, I'm off to a pre-World Series hang with some cousins and friends that are Yankees Mets fan. They're pulling for our Jays. Yeah, even some of my buddies in LA are saying that they feel like whether it's LA that wins or the Jays win, no matter what, it's going to be like a happy outcome. Because they'll be happy for us and they'll be happy if they win. So I think that's pretty cool. Even I saw our mayor, Olivia Chow, did a video where she made a bet with the mayor of LA where depending on the score, that's how many miles they have to cycle. And they have to wear the opposing team's jersey for that. But it's not clear like what she meant. Like, is it the final score of the final game, or is it the overall score, or the tally, or each game? I don't know. Regardless, I thought it was cute. Oh yeah, I can hear the the event at Alexander Parquet. And Sarah says, I remember doing your makeup, Eddie, for a video. You should get face paint for Halloween. I guess I could do that. I mean, again, not spoiling our costumes, but I guess there's room for face paint. Hey, Donkey. I don't know, some... Is it Jay-Z or something? So I think this is cool, like the face painting stations and the balloon animal people that are around here. Like, it's really cool seeing that, but I wish I had, like, heard more about it. I only caught wind of it because I just randomly saw the sign the other day. But I haven't heard about it on any of the Toronto vlogs or news spaces that I've seen, so it's kind of sad there's not more people here enjoying it.
You guys are like models. Sorry.
It's okay. They're getting a professional photo shoot done. Hey, Rocket's Red Glare, good to see ya. And Navin says, Eddie, have you and Sip decided on your Halloween costume? It's going to be a surprise. Yeah, we decided. Sip helped get them. We're gonna surprise you guys. But we're doing a little beta test tonight because we're going to a friend's costume party in the evening. A bit later in the evening. But I think my clue that I gave it out earlier, is that they're good costumes because it's supposed to be cold that night. So your clue is that they're warm and fuzzy. Oh, right. They took down the Lucifer or Louis Cypher sign that was here. So this is going to be I don't know anymore, it's still going to be a Bollywood cafe, but it's more like it could be like a Thai food place. No, maybe it is. I don't want to zoom in, but you can kind of see this face. So I wonder if it's still the Bollywood restaurant or not. Bollywood bar. I mean, I want to go when it opens. It looks good. I think it's a cool idea. Looks like there's another pumpkin / face painting station over there.
Yeah, it does. My friend.
And Sarah says, I might go out dressed as Marcy for Halloween and scare everyone. Oh, well, that'd be fun. Does your town do like a little gathering for Halloween?
I don't think that at all. And I
So shout out to Scribe. I forgot that they were doing their Halloween sale. I think last time I did a live stream down here, I was talking about how I wanted to come. They have all these horror movies and books. everything there. Oh, their basement. We get to go down their basement. Maybe I might have to come back tomorrow morning if I remember.
Interesting.
It's so funny that the lady in the blue jacket kind of slowed down and looked me in the eye and said, "Oh, interesting," and then kept on going. That was sweet of her. I've been called many different words, but I'll take interesting. That can be a positive word. Doesn't look like they're doing anything in the Carrot Commons, though. I'm surprised they wouldn't have a little booth set up there. I think that guy just waved at the camera. Should have worn my Jays hat. Maybe I get more people saying, "Go Jays, go." Oh, there's a little dog there. Look how nice the oranges look. Kind of harvesty. Sorry about my gimbal there. It's the microphone receiver kind of bumps against the hinge. Those are cute. Roxy Glare says, "I wish there were Halloween events somewhere near my tiny Pennsylvania town. The nearest Halloween event is all the way in Philly, and there's nothing around my small suburban town." Sarah says, "To be honest, I don't think I've seen anything going on for Halloween. My town is going downhill rapidly. I really want to get the Yip Yip Martians from Sesame Street fancy dress outfit." So we'll be doing a live stream from the village next Friday, and we'll try to see if we can find those Martians, because I feel like every year there's two people that have a very elaborate costume of those Martians. I think they handmade it. Oh wow. It's just this tower remaining from this church that they're, as the kid just said that I walked by, turning into an old folks home.
Last time we had a party.
Good, buddy? You wanna pee?
Ooh. I've heard about this place, the Clay Room. There's some pumpkin ceramics right up there. And what's funny is there's a similar like kind of pottery painting studio right over there, over across the street. So I haven't really seen much west of Alexander the Great Parquet in terms of the Halloween stuff they said they were doing in Greektown. So I guess it's just only between Pape and Chester. And Sarah says, I'm off to sleep now. I'll catch up with the rest of the stream tomorrow. Take care, Eddie. And the birthday wishes. So just walking by the bulk barn, I was telling Sip that I had this neighbor growing up, next door neighbor actually, in fact, and every year all he would hand out would be just like peanuts, like raw peanuts, in the shell of course, but just like a big handful of them. So much so that we just started skipping his house because we'd just be like picking peanuts out of the candy, or they'd get all crushed and then you just have like peanut shells. And then I think one year he asked my mom, he's like, oh, I didn't see Eddie. Hope he still had a good Halloween. And then my mom was like, you still need to go, even like if you don't want those.
We don't anymore. We got my. Why don't you go this way up here? Go with that. Go with that. Yeah, there. Go with
Oh, the tree is pink. A sidebar with balloons.
I don't know. Maybe he was late.
And Rockovitz right. Regular says that's the Lady Gaga tree. They do a good job of like decorating it every year. I think that guy was giving a thumbs up. So we're now coming up to Broadview.
All right.
So you said I love you. You didn't say it back.
That was a little bit disheartening conversation to eavesdrop on. Because the one guy was reading the story, he's like, so you said to him, I love you, and he didn't say it back. Oh, poor guy. Tim Hortons. I almost want to go in because I just want like the Blue Jays cup, the blue one that they're giving out. It's a little crowded in there though. They don't have the self-ordering kiosks here. So no, maybe I'll do the Starbucks down by Sherburne? Sherburne, yeah. Navidat says the best houses were the self-serve houses with candies, chocolates on the porch. Biggest mistake they made when we came around. Oh, that's funny. I didn't really get too many of those, unfortunately. What we did used to get is there's a couple of houses up the street that would give you a full can of pop, and then ones that would give you a full-size chocolate bar. We love those. We remembered those addresses very, very well. Rockets Red Glare says they have a tree like that in the High Line in NYC. People find a solid color tree in major city appealing for whatever reason. Sean Seal, hello from way up north, Timmins, Ontario. Hope that you're all enjoying your weekend. Thanks, Sean. It's good to see you. And Mikey, hey Eddie, hey everyone else. Hope all is well. Hope it's going well with you too, Mikey. So we're about to cross over the Bloor Viaduct. We'll get a really pretty shot of the Don Valley in a couple of minutes from up high. Just hear that truck in the distance going. And it still smells like burnt diesel fuel from it. So I just want to give a small shout out to another YouTuber that does daily Toronto kind of vlogs, Andrew's Quest. Y'all should check him out. He doesn't do walk tubing though, but just does daily vlogs. So he's been doing for the last while, and I'm excited to see the results of this. So he travels over this bridge often on a bike share, and he'll stop kind of in the midsection and do like a pan and scan video of it. And he said his goal is to do a compilation of like the changing leaves in the Don Valley, or the scenery from like winter to summer and back. And I think he started it in January, I believe, maybe a little bit earlier. I don't know, look at that. Southbound, the Don Valley parking lot. But look at the nice fall colors. We'll get better shots as we go down. You can kind of see the CN Tower in the distance there. I wish Prism gave me the option to change the focus, because it kind of auto-focuses on whatever it wants. Hey, Zach. It's good to see you, Zach. I saw you were in Maddie's yesterday. He was asking if I was still listening. I was. I just didn't have my phone handy, so I didn't say anything in the chat. But thank you for dropping in on the stream and saying hello. Hey, Kurt Affair. Resident funny man, Kurt Affair in the house. Oh, so I'm just Toronto's friend now. All right, I'll work with that. It's better than being a pizza fiend. Here, we'll see if we can get a shot. The problem is like the gap between here and there is far, so I can't get my camera too close. But we're going to zoom in on the CN Tower. Nope, you're just going to get a shot of a blurry CN Tower against... Alright, it's not working. What if I like... There we go. Random curls, little bro. But check it out, the fall colors. Although I feel like they changed a lot later this year. This is probably what they would look like around late September. But it's now late October. Chris says, the leaves are looking really great right now due to all the chloroform. Yes, we're gonna go knock ourselves unconscious walking through the trees with all that chloroform everywhere. Do lots of chlorophyll. Chloroform. Hey, Phantom Canuck. It's good to see ya. Kurt says I've heard it both ways. Chloroform and chlorophyll. Wait, now I'm getting them mixed up. Oh my god. It's like when you say a word so many times it starts to lose its meaning. Yes, go Jays, go. What does that mean? Press to listen, press to continue. What? It doesn't work. What do you listen to anyways? It's a seeing eye thing. I guess there's a speaker there. Has this thing ever worked? That's funny. I'll get a shot of the river down below. Eddie's heart is filled with chloroform. Yeah, it is a little strange how much green there still is, though. Although, to be fair, I feel like the seasons are shifting month-wise. Like, we don't usually get our heavy snowfall until, gosh, like February? But then again, sometimes summer weather hits earlier. Like, usually like late May, you can start wearing your shorts. And Kurt says, Eddie, I know you get tired of people asking about your better half. How is Coda doing? Coda's doing well. I wish I could have brought her out. She would have loved this walk, but Sip and I are going out immediately after, so Coda have to stay home. But I'll probably bring her out on a walk next week. I'm hoping to do a few daytime walks. And then I have my birthday on the Wednesday, so I feel like I get to hang out with some of you guys then. It's more an excuse to get out of the house and not stay indoors the whole day. Like says, short shorts or just shorts? Who wears short shorts? Kurt says, please tell Sip I said hi in his home language. Buongiorno. That's close enough. They're like adjacent countries, right? Sip might be listening, Kurt. You might get a response. I'm not sure yet. My only plan is I just told my friends to come meet me for a drink at a bar on Wednesday evening. I'll probably like do a live stream or something, maybe like just a walk around, nothing crazy. I was gonna do one of those like meetups in the park, but it's gonna be chilly, so no. I'll just everyone can stay home and stay warm, and I'll go to the walk. But just as an excuse to get me out so I'm not at home. And Fanakuk says, we're almost at the 1-year anniversary of the first time I watched you during a live stream, Luigi and Mario. Yeah, Sip and I had so much fun doing that. Like, we're so pumped for next Friday. And we have a special treat for that. We have a friend who is a movie prop maker. And They actually live not too far from the village, but I think the plan is to start the live stream from their place and show all the really cool things that he's designed, because like he decks his house out really crazy for Halloween. And then we're gonna pause the stream for a minute, or stop the video so you don't dox his house. And then we're gonna resume in the village and they walk up and down it for a couple of hours and check out all the costumes. I'm most excited to hopefully see, there's been Instagram reels of somebody who's been dressing up, did a costume as a Furby, like a really big Furby, and I really hope they come to the village. And Kurt says the best two things out of Greece are sip and baklava. I do love baklava. Kurt says, yeah, you don't want to walk out and home, go and party it up. And give you a Halloween pickup line for the party. And Kurt says, I saw a video of these two parents dressed up as a giant 6 and 7 and the kids were going crazy. That's so funny. I still cannot wrap my head around why 6'7" just exploded the way it did. And I still don't understand it. All I know is there was a kid walking around taking videos and just randomly saying 6'7", and other kids were like, that's funny, that's cool, that's random. And then they started doing it too. See, I can keep up on the trends. I just don't have to understand them. So now we're at Castle Frank Station. This is a really cute little park. And Kurt says, I agree with you, Eddie. Kids are stupid. Seal the Deal says, any skate park nearby? I don't believe so. There's the big fun one. The big fun skate park is down by Coxwell and Lakeshore. Or they changed the name of that Lower Coxwell to, I can't remember the name. It's an indigenous name now, but that's the big skate park. And then there's another one down at like Lakeshore by, it's near the exhibition grounds. Kurt says, I wonder if they filmed Punisher movie or show at Castle Frank. Fancock says, my doctor doesn't keep up with the trends. He said I was groovy. So Castle Frank, there's no actual castle, right? Because somebody that's better at history might know. But I think it was like an old lodging house that they just called Castle Frank. Or an old lodge. I think I remember briefly reading that when I was looking up the stuff for my my Toronto Mysteries video, and I was looking up Cabbagetown history, trying to type that all out, and I didn't realize like all this area and even St. Jamestown was all considered part of Cabbagetown. And it wasn't until after the fact that I finished editing the video that the apartment buildings that this guy claimed he saw the Cabbagetown Tunnel Monster might have actually been in St. Jamestown. Oh well, it's still an interesting video, and I'm still proud of it. I'm sad the YouTube algorithm did not really give it much traction, because I thought it'd be fun to like, you know, do a series. I'll probably do like another episode of it or whatnot. But I thought it'd be fun to just sort of introduce some, or bring forth some mysteries and lore. Like I was really excited about the Broadview Lofts one, because that's what started me getting me interested in that, was just reading. Like I was like, how could like a brand new condo be like haunted or whatnot, like whether you believe in ghosts or not. but like it's just like of all the things like you wouldn't expect to be haunted, and it reminds me of the story about Poltergeist, the first movie. So Poltergeist, the first movie was they thought like, oh, suburbs are supposed to be safe, like, but let's not make it safe. Let's make it spooky. And so I thought that was really funny with like the Broadview Loft being everyone or people, a lot of people saying it's very haunted there. And like that's so peculiar. It's not what you'd expect. Hey, Haunting Live, you're doing pretty well. Thanks for hopping in. We're gonna have a look down into is it the Rosedale Valley, I believe? All you're gonna see is trees,
Just cuts.
kind of cars.
It's like it's just.
Maybe we'll get a better look here. Really pretty. I imagine it must be like really cool to live in this building here, and you just get a view of like all the Don Valley and the yellow, or not the yellow, the color changing trees, the oranges and the reds. Haunting Live says there's trails still down there. There is a trail that, so there's a road that runs down here. And then there's a biking trail that runs adjacent to the road. If you watch Touronno, Touronno, he did a live stream this morning where he walked from downtown into the valley, but he walked to the brickwork. So he went north in the Rosedale neighborhood and down the path. I think it's shocking. His connection held up pretty well down there too. And he went down to the brickworks and it was really beautiful. And Kurt says that's a lot of chloroform over there. I guess there's kind of a trail there, but then it just kind of ends. And then there's like people's garbage there. And Chris said, just blaze your own trail, folks. This light's tricky because sometimes it shows red, but you can still walk. Like, yeah, right now. They're as cautious as I am, too. These two people in front. This is like where I think it's quite dangerous. Because you have to cross here, but there's no light. It's just a yield sign for cars, but cars love to ignore yield signs. It says, danger, work above. So they're doing window cleaning or something. Yeah, and there's like a big wire also going up this one. I really like that woman's hat that just walked by. It looked like an apple. It's really cute. Well, the temperature's starting to dip because I can feel my hands starting to get cold. And I guess the sun is setting. Oh, Engage Studio. Oh, this is the one I like to peek in the window and see all the different cardboard cutouts they have of various famous people. I wonder if they still have that. It kind of looks like a cafe. Oh, yeah, they still have it. They have like Princess Diana. So Princess Diana, Kate Middleton, Audrey Hepburn, Queen Elizabeth II. And I have Meghan. I don't know who that is. Ama Clooney? It's a really cute place. Oh yeah, and then it's Beyonce, the biggest queen of them all. Hey, Jennifer Gala. It's nice to be here. How are you liking your new Apple Vision Pro, the M5? I saw your videos with it and how you were watching Johnny stream with it. I thought that's really cool. I hope one day I get to afford one. I'm hoping they make like an Air version or like a cheaper, more consumer end one. But I think it's really cool. Kurt says, Eddie usually says I'm the biggest queen of them all. Yeah, I might have said that line once or twice, maybe after a bottle of wine. And Sebastian says, what time do kids usually come out to trick or treat in Toronto? Usually around 5 or 6. I find in my experience they usually show up around 6 o'clock and then they usually die down around 9.
No, I was just asking.
And Jenner says, I'm speechless with the M5. It's very fast, smooth, so clear. Better than my M2 last year. Yeah, that's really good to hear. I'm rooting for like VR / augmented reality to really take off and land mainstream. So there's like a guy back there like stamping his feet on the ground. And I think he went to go pee adjacent to the building and stepped in mud while doing it. Kurt says, die down. Is this the Halloween purge? Could be. Hey, Kevin Hawthorne. It's good to see ya. Things are doing... He messed up, you know the song? Maybe. I don't think I recall it, do I? Let's see. Oh, like Dancing Queen. That's what I see. That's what you're trying to sing. Unfortunately, Canadian, the word Canadian has too many syllables. You'd be Canada Queen, maybe. Jennifer says, I was hoping the Samsung Galaxy XR would be good because it's cheaper, but I was underwhelmed. It looks so flat, no spatial, and the processor is too slow. The Vision Pro is the benchmark for now. That's interesting. The Samsung XR it's not released though yet, right? I guess they're just doing product demonstrations, or did it come out? I can't recall. Hey, Megan, good to see ya. Megan says, hi, Eddie and everyone. So we're not Sherburne and Bloor. And Hunting Live says, are you going live next Friday night? That's the plan. I'll probably be able to give a proper schedule. Maybe I'll make a YouTube community post on what time I go live, but I think probably around like 7 or 8 o'clock is when we'll start, because we're starting at a friend's house. I'm going to show off. Jennifer says the XR came out on the 21st in the US, and I had a chance to MICD see it. Oh, okay. Oh, so it's only out in the US. That's sad to hear. I think probably the Android operating system on it, maybe it's a bit of a resource hog. I don't know. And Kurt says, did you decide on Halloween costumes? Yes, we did. We're keeping it a little secret until we go live. Oh, DeMello Coffee. Why does that sound so familiar? I feel like I've heard about DeMello Coffee, or somebody told me about it. I'm surprised the Rogers building here, the Rogers headquarters, doesn't really have anything Jays related, like a giant banner or something. How are we on time anyways? What time is it? 5:17. So I'm probably gonna have to end this shortly because Sib and I have somewhere to be in about an hour, so I'm gonna have to go meet him. So my apologies that this was a bit of a shorter walk, but hopefully I'll get some longer ones in through the week before the Halloween live stream. Gert says 5:17. Yeah, I looked at my watch. I actually have my watch on today. That was good. Here, maybe we'll do a little loop-de-loop and add on 10 more minutes, and then we'll end this walk. So look down Jarvis Street. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll head to church, and then we'll go down church a little bit to Charles, and then we'll walk down Charles, and then I'll end it. People are so impatient, my gosh. Although doing a U-turn on Bloor Street is kind of nuts. Kurt says, Eddie, have you been to Mystic Muffin before for apple cake? No, I haven't. That's the one that's down at a church in like Richmond or something, isn't it? It's been there forever? I didn't know they were known for anything. Apple cake. Huh. Maybe I'll do a walk down there for my birthday live stream and get some apple cake. Sebastian says, that's okay. Kurt can continue the stream for us. And Kurt says, that's a loud horn. Yeah, considering I have my microphones on and the horn was still super loud. Aggressive. But I bet all the Jays fans are starting to come out because the game starts in a couple of hours. 8 p.m. So I wonder if Terra T-Shot is going to be down by the Rogers Center. Oh, I still want to say Skydome, and that really pisses me off. They could have called it Rogers Skydome if they wanted to keep their name on it. But I wonder if she's going to be down around there. I don't know. Maybe she's live already. But check her out, her channel out. She usually goes live on Saturdays if she's not live already. And Nevin says, take care, Eddie. Enjoying your evening. Good to see you live. Give my regards to Sip. Thanks, Nevin. We'll be around, and for sure you'll see Sip on Friday if you come into the Halloween stream at all. And I hope you're having a good night, Nevin. And go Jays, go. And Jennifer said she's going to be watching you, Kurt. I'll watch the Kurt channel if Kurt goes and does the live stream. Megan says, I still say Skydome. Skydome forever. Exactly. This is like such an iconic name. And to remove it, like, I mean, it was 20 years ago. I'm still upset about it. Hey, Hardshot. And Honey Live says, have a good night out and go Jays. Yeah. Imagine if they sweep, they just win the first 4 games completely. No contest. Although somebody was telling me that LA is like stacked for good players compared to the Jays. But I mean, seems like all you need is like 1 or 2 people that are really good at hitting home runs and you're set. And Mike says T-Shots is doing a members only live stream now. Thanks, Mike. Thanks for letting me know. I have to pop in and say hi to her when she starts her regular live stream. Oh yeah, this is Charles. This is where I said I would walk down. And Kurt says the Dodgers are a juggernaut. Their salary is about $100 million more than the Jays. Yeah, this would be their 3rd time winning the World Series in the last 5 or 6 years. It's crazy that like sports have become a thing of like it's how much money you have. We're going to try to cross here as soon as this car goes. It says this really is like David and a much bigger David. Yeah, it's a really good analogy. It says Vladdy signed a $500 million contract. I would have taken half of that, but no dice. My God, I would have taken 1% of that. $500 million, jeez. Oh look, the flowers are still in full bloom because it's been so warm. And lots of green chloroform here, as Kurt would say. Okay guys, I'm gonna end it at the corner here. After I look at all these dogs, oh, and there's 2 more there. That's the dog I had growing up, the one that woman has on the on our right side. It's a miniature Sheltie. Looks kind of like Lassie, like a miniature version. Yeah, we used to love that dog. I saw the dog got squished there for a second. But yeah, folks, thank you all for tuning in, joining me on this walk. My apologies that it's a little bit shorter than normal, but I'll try to have some longer ones throughout the week. So, but yeah, thank you everyone for stopping by. It was good to see you. Love seeing all your names in the chat, and hope you all have a wonderful rest of your weekend. And yeah, take care everyone. Bye. And then I always have to awkwardly hit the end button twice. So goodbye everyone, take care.